Hey everybody, this is Andrew with mobileburn.com, and it's finally here. No more leaks, no more rumors. We can finally look at the Galaxy S5. Now, obviously, there were some ludicrous specs bandied about before this device was released, but now we kind of know what to expect. But before we get into that specs, you can check the link in the bottom of the description to see that. But first, let's talk about the hardware. Similar to what we saw in the Note, it has this full metallic rim along the side, but this time it has ridges on it. It's kind of made for more of a grip, and it feels kind of comfortable. I've got this security sensor on the back getting in the way, but it does feel comfortable. In terms of the back, the material once again has a full metallic feel. It's obviously plastic, but it's dimpled and very light, so it has like a dry feel. It's not glossy like we saw with the Galaxy S5. While we're on the back, I should also point out that this has a heart sensor on it, which is kind of unique, along the right-hand side. So when you go to the front and you launch the S-Health app, you see it tells you to place your finger right here along the side. So I'm going to try to do that now, and you see it turns red, and the object is to not move or talk, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, it's telling me I need to check my position. It's a little difficult to demo right now because I'm in a very crowded area and there's a lot of people, and it's hard not to talk when you're doing a hands-on video, but you get the point there. Once you're stationary and you measure it, it'll read out your heart to you so you can go about your business. We also have a 16 megapixel camera on the back, capable of recording 4K Ultra HD video. On the front, you have a 2 megapixel front-facing camera when you want to communicate with someone. And this is a Samsung device, so there are definitely things you can expect to see. One of them being the power button, also multitasking on the left-hand side and back on the right-hand side. And these are capacitive buttons. These are not virtual buttons. Of course, it's a Samsung device. We wouldn't expect that. But what's really interesting is that they've changed the UI a little bit. They've made the interface flatter. It looks a little more grown up. You don't have those cartoonish icons. When you drag the notification window down, you see that it has all flat icons along the edge, and you can change around the appearance of it, so it looks pretty nice. In some other areas, when you go to, for instance, the memo, you now have the keyboard that's a little flatter, but there are some things that remain, such as the ability to use gesture typing. It offers suggestions when you do that. You can also use your voice. Okay, and along the front you have your sensors that you've typically seen for when you want to do other gestures, like with the gallery app to swipe across. And you have your power button right here, the headphone jack at the top, an IR blaster in case you want to use the phone as a remote for your television, and at the bottom you have a micro USB charging port. It also has a flap that I can't show you right now. Oh, actually, here it is right here, covered up by the security sensor. This is here because the phone is water resistant. It is not waterproof, it's water resistant, meaning it has IP67 certification. So if you get it in the rain or you drop it in shallow water for a little bit and pick it up very quickly, you should be okay. But this is not designed to be submerged for extended periods of time. Looking around other areas of the software, you can see that once again the flat UI is kind of a little more in play. It has a very nice 5.1-inch display that shows this software very good. I know some people are going to be disappointed because of the lack of 2K, but trust me, when you see this in person, you're not going to care. It's 5.1 Super Inch AMOLED, 1080p, and the photos that you look on here look really good. These are obviously professionally quality photos, but they look very nice. This is running Android 4.4 with Samsung's TouchWiz on it, and it's the latest TouchWiz, so there are a couple of other things, like, for instance, when I'm on the home screen, I have these big icons, but when I swipe all the way to the left, I have My Magazine. Now, some of you with Nexus might notice that you get this section would be your Google Now, but instead on Samsung, it's My Magazine. When you hold down the home button, that's how you get to Google Now. This is also how you get to the search, obviously. But this is Andrew with mobileburn.com looking at the new Samsung Galaxy S5. It's launching April 11th globally, US, Europe, Asia, and several other countries, more than 100 countries. You can find more information at the link below. But until next time, thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm trying to get over here.